Electronic cigarettes, which are now more commonly known as e-cigs, hookahs, vape pens, vapes, and Juuls, were originally a device created to help smokers stop smoking, but now teenagers use them to Juul in the bathroom. Now, what exactly are in vapes? Well, in vapes, there is aerosol that the user breathes from the device and exhales, and those can contain harmful and potentially harmful substances, including nicotine, ultrafine particles that can be inhaled deep into the lungs. And, none of us really want that in our lungs. There can be flavorings, such as diactyl, a chemical linked to a serious lung disease, volatile organic compounds, cancer causing chemicals, and even heavy metals such as nickel, tin, and lead. But sometimes it's hard for e cigarette users to know what products contain. For example, some cigarettes have been marked as containing 0% nicotine have been found to contain nicotine later on. So you never know if these companies are truly being truthful with you. Now, why don't we go over to my partner Matt Whitney with some interviews with some local vapors? I think this is some good quality content, if I do say so myself.
Do you vape?
Yes.
How long have you been vaping?
3 months.
Are you aware of the negative side effects of vaping, and does this affect why you do it?
I'm aware of the side effects, and yes, it does.
How so?
I don't vape as much anymore because I found out what the negative side effects were.
Yeah. Do you vape?
Yes. Yes, I do.
How long have you been vaping?
2 months.
Why do you vape?
It's fun.
It's fun.
Yeah, and I like the buzz.
Every time I'm in study hall, all I hear is people asking for are, "You got a Juul? Let me rip your Juul. You got a Juul charger? I'm gay." This is an addictive substance. Okay, so back in April, I went to Disney with a couple of friends, and they all brought their Juuls, which isn't a surprise. But I had this one friend who was an addict and still is. He was telling me things a recovering crack addict would say to somebody at a rehabilitation center, like, "My head hurts. I need to hit a Juul. I'm getting anxious."
That was truly eye opening, wasn't it? Well, let's talk about some health effects of e-cigarettes or Juuls or vapes, whatever you want to call them. Now, most e-cigarettes contain nicotine, which is, as we all know, a highly addictive drug. It is toxic to developing fetuses. It can hurt adolescent brain development, which continues early to the mid-20s, and it's a health danger for pregnant women and their developing babies. Besides nicotine, e-cigarettes aerosol can contain substances harmful to the body. This includes the cancer causing chemical that I mentioned earlier, along with the tiny particles that are able to dip deep into your lungs. However, e cigarette aerosol generally contains fewer harmful chemicals than smoke from burned tobacco products. Also, they can have unintended injuries. Defective e cigarette batteries have caused fires and explosions, some of which have resulted in serious injuries. Most explosions happen when the e cigarette batteries were being charged. Acute nicotine exposure can also be toxic. Children and adults have been poisoned by swallowing, breathing, or absorbing e-cigarette liquid through their eyes or skin. Anyways, I think that's it for the time we have today. Remember, kids, don't jewel in school, and definitely don't in your bathroom. Thanks for watching.